back. We'll look at rotations with those guys, but just like always, our philosophy to rotate those guys, and he's got the flexibility of playing a lot of different positions. So, Phylon, Square, all those guys will get a chance.
Square said he lost a little bit of weight in order to play the edge. So does he get to eat a little more now? Good timing, mate.
Well, we talked about that in our defensive unit meeting. How many calories and things. So, you know what? He's such a good technician. I think that's what allows him to be successful and play multiple positions. And so, if you do choose to put him inside more, then you'll have to use his technique.
Justin really came out, it seemed like, in training camp and impressed. And then it seems like that group has just been so deep that he hasn't necessarily got a ton of snaps.
Right.
Yeah. Is it a good opportunity for him?
It is a good opportunity. He's a guy that's played 3 technique and nose. We like him at 3. He's been able to spell. Brandon at nose, so I think you'll see him play in both those spots. But he did when in training camp and preseason when he was on the edge, he got some rush from him. So hopefully when he gets that opportunity, he provides that again.
Davis seems like he's playing pretty well right now. Is that what you guys see as well?
Yeah, I thought that the last 2 weeks. He played really well. Now, last week there was a couple plays in there, but that's with everybody on the defensive side. You can pick out plays here and there, but overall, I think his play, he's really jumped out at us. Not only this run fits and understanding the defense, but it's also understanding the pass concepts.
Gus, is that just the second year in the system?
I think so. I think, for him, it's a comfort level. I think he understands it. He's the type of player that wants to know what everybody's doing on the field. And when he knows what everybody's doing, it seems like it elevates his play. So, some guys, they just know his position, and you see that, come a little bit faster. But for him, it's because of great benefit. He made a couple plays for us on third down situations that just because he knew what everybody else was doing. And I think that awareness is the difference between last year and this year.
Joey seemed back to normal?
Yeah. Yeah, I think each day that he practices, you see his comfort level where he's coming back. So, his ability to rush, like in practice and things like that. And I think he's getting that comfort level back as well.
It might not be a hard and fast rule, but when someone's out for an extended period of time like that, just in your experience as a coach, is there a time frame that you've seen in a couple weeks to get back to those?
Boy, everybody's different, and I think each position is different. For Joey, that position, he's played so long and has a really good understanding of that position. So I think for him the battle is just getting 100% confident that he can go and make the moves and the turns and redirects and things like that he feels complete confidence. And I think that's what we're starting to see on the practice field.
It seemed like since they made a change at offensive coordinator, they've really focused on the run game and getting David Johnson going. How different has that offense been?
I think there is some subtle differences when you're looking at the commitment to him and making in the run game, and you see it in the stats. Third down, they've jumped up 12, 13% in the last 3 games. In the run game, the last couple of games, now their rushing yards per game and their rushing average has jumped up. So that commitment to the run game, and then they're going to try to get him the ball as much as possible, whether it's in the pass game, in the run game, screens, because he is such a dynamic player.
What's tough about stopping him specifically?
Well, I think just as the game goes on, he can really wear on you. And he's an elite back. He can run in between the tackles, and they'll also get him on the perimeter and in space. The screens in space that he catches, or check downs, things like that, it creates an issue. I think we have to have great awareness. Some people talk about the tight ends. Do you have to have, well, with them, you have to have great awareness. Well, this week it's the back. Have great awareness where he's at.
I apologize if this got asked before, but Anthony said your base linebacking rotation is going to probably be about the same. How important is it to you to kind of keep them in that same rotation?
I think so. I think the more and more they play, especially with Kyle, because he was an outside linebacker, now to play behind the ball, I think we saw him grow as the game went on. So the more and more playing time he gets at that position, I think his play will be elevated. So now it's that part of it. And, we're trying to get everybody. You see it. We got, 7 linebackers or so, and a lot of them are getting reps just to keep guys in tune to it and keep them fresh. So there'll be a rotation there, base and our nickel package. And, you might see even more rotation taking place.
Cool.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks,
okay,
guys.
have a good Thanksgiving.